another Fallout 4 stream. Today we're gonna be spending some more time working on the main story of my current Fallout 4 save. I'm going to show you a couple things that have changed because I have done some minor stuff since the end of the last stream. No story-driven stuff, but I've done a couple things like installing some mods. One in particular is important to show. So if I go out here, you'll see I have what appears to be the Nuka Girl spacesuit on, and that's because I installed a jetpack mod. This will help with not only exploration, but getting to higher locations, like this. Though, I imagine this is probably reachable normally. Yep, this is reachable anyways. But you get the idea. There are a few locations outside of reachable areas on foot. Like in Diamond City, while I was just testing out the jetpack, I found a chem cooler inside of the bus on top of the schoolhouse. So that's pretty cool. And it'll also allow me to retrieve the free fall leg pieces at some point, because those are in the mass fusion buildings. I believe they're near the top though. Here's Trinity Tower. Look how much faster travel is now. That's kind of nice.
Who's there? Shit's got ambush all over it. Come on, girl.
Well, dang. That was quite rude.
Hearing us, huh?
Man, the Raiders must be real confused by this. One thing I will say is it's kind of a little overpowered that, you know, this doesn't have fall damage, but there's something I can do about that. It's something you just have to deal with. Now, instead of fast traveling there, I'm just making my way back towards Bunker Hill. clue what location that is. Oh. Well, hello there. Holy cow. Yeah, that was kind of my fault for standing in the way. But that is pretty cool. I had no idea about that location. If I were streaming on Twitch right now, I'd have clipped that. That's actually really cool. We are gonna fast travel to Bunker Hill, though. Like so. As we have an item we wish to purchase from there. At least we know we're not too overpowered with our modding stuff. We can still die, given the right circumstances and us being dumb enough. Stay away from me. You stay away from me. I will pick up your quest later.
Market's the white building with all the fancy columns. Always someone doing trading there.
Hey there.
Kay can patch you up if you're hurt. Best doc and vet around.
Stay away.
Don't eye the brown.
You.
What have you got to trade today?
Stay away from me, Edward. Man, that's just creepy. Look at this. Look at this. That's creepy, right? What in the world? This man is crazy. What the... Bruh. This man. Can't get to me up here, man. Can ya? No. Dear Lord. just stare. Oh, come on, man.
Tell the good doc what's wrong with you. Spend your caps, and I'll...
Alright, forget it. We're gonna talk to him.
You'll
Get him out of
find
our
I'm
way.
Very persistent.
You've got my attention.
I'm from...
I live for danger. Where do I sign?
I like... But,
Sure.
but you'll need to talk. Come down to...
Right?
Is it just me, or did did something change with my character? That may be due to this armor. Give me just a moment. No, maybe it's just for lighting. I think it's just for lighting. Really, McCready? You motherfudger.
Too many miles on the road. At least the pay is terrible.
I'm half tempted to join the railroad with all this shit. I don't know. People gotta do...
When did you start to care about sense?
It's not that. The railroad is the only one standing up to the Institute. So there is one.
The only way you get old in this job is assume everyone's out to kill you.
You're still here?
Go and talk to Jack. Then we can get down to business.
Look, I'm trying to relax. I've been on the road a long time.
Hi.
Hey again. Step right up. Little bit of everything from all over.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Everything is sold as is.
Has not reset. Well, in
I
that
fixed
case...
up most of what's here myself, so it's all guaranteed. Unless you need to return it.
You have any paying work?
Yeah, I have something. It ain't easy, though. Caravanners just love swapping tall tales. But I've heard one story enough times, there's gotta be some truth to it. Apparently, the Northern Road goes straight through an old military training yard that's just crawling with a horde of feral ghouls. And that's cutting into my bottom line. So you take care of that, and maybe I can throw a few caps your way.
Okay.
I'll take care of your feral problem.
Great. If you want to stock up first, you never know when one of my knickknacks will keep you alive.
If you'd reset so I could sell you more, I would. Okay.
Almost ready to do another circuit. Only lost 2 minutes on the last one.
Huh. Haven't seen you before. If you need it,
Sure. Patch me up, Doc.
go over your...
Not what I wanted.
Actually, never mind, Doc.
On your way, then.
Hi.
Hey again. Working on a slow release.
I need some supplies, Doctor.
All right. But go easy on the chems.
I do notice that my character's scar doesn't seem to be visible right now. That's really weird. Oh, what in the world? Okay, there's definitely some sort of glitch going on here. Alright guys, give me just a moment. Clearly I'm having some mod conflicts. I only noticed this after installing the jetpack mod. So I'm assuming that's what's causing it. Ah, accidentally disconnected my headset. Alright, so We seem to be having some sort of mod conflict here. We're gonna see if we can fix it. So, if we go to our load order, and uninstall this, because this is the one that made me notice it. So I'm assuming it's the one that caused it. It's a shame because I actually quite liked that mod. But if it's causing issues, then I'm not going to use it. So let's see if that fixes it. Alrighty. We may even have to backload to before I installed it, which hasn't had any major progress done, so it's not a big deal. Sorry for yawning, guys. It's early in the morning for me. It's like 8 o'clock. Nearly 9. Okay, there we go. It's fixed. Okay, so we can't use that jetpack mod, clearly. As it seems to cause some sort of issue. So we'll just switch back to this.
I'm busy here.
I fixed up most of what's here myself, so it's all guaranteed. Unless you need to return it.
I'll take a look. Sure.
Everything is sold as is.
Okay. Now we have enough to purchase this. Which is exactly what we want. Confirm trade. Then she doesn't have any 10mm ammo. We're just gonna sell her more fusion cores to get our caps back. Oh, isn't that handy? What about you?
Hey,
You got any
Doc.
10mm?
Tell the good doc what's wrong. Spend your caps, and I'll make it all better.
I need some supplies, Doctor.
You got the caps, I got the goods.
You do not seem to have 10mm.
Miles on the road. The pay is terrible.
There we go. Alrighty, so we're gonna equip the new 10mm pistol, the Wastelander's Friend, as it is a legendary variant. My hope is that I can get a hold of an explosive one, as on top of obviously being able to cripple limbs, it would deal a crap ton of damage. Now we're gonna fast travel to Diamond City real quick before we go to talk to Deacon. As to progress with the main story, we have to first do Switchboard, which is a shame. And what we're doing here is we're just going to customize our weapon a bit, get it to what we like it to be. Move out my way. Move it.
What's with you vault dwellers and those jumpsuits, huh? Making that look easy.
Wastelander's Friend. Advanced receiver. Maximum damage possible. Long ported barrel.
Need some custom hardware? We got a free workbench for all your modifications. Scopes, clip sizes, barrels.
We're gonna stick with sharpshooter's grip. Large quick eject mag. Reflex sight. Actually, we might go flow sights. No, I like reflex sight. And suppressor.
Don't be caught dead. Protection from Commonwealth weaponry.
Okay. We are in desperate need of 10 mil ammo.
A long-range rifle lets you stay.
I'll take a look, sure.
Feel free to test the grips.
And he has a little bit of it. It's definitely better than nothing.
So,
What about you?
Hey, Mo.
remember, swatters will win you the game.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Feel that heft,
He doesn't appear to have any.
We buy and they sell just about everything, but none of it is scrap.
I'll take a look, sure.
Everything you need.
She has a little bit. It's better than nothing.
Why buy just an ordinary piece of wood? A swatter is the super salon.
And I believe we haven't picked up Scrounger yet, but we're going to, because we're gonna need it. So for the final perk here, we need level 42. Alrighty, let's go progress with the main story, shall we? So we need to go to the Old North Church.
The truth? What does he have to hide?
I was really hoping we wouldn't have to do this mission beforehand, because I would have loved to come here with the Institute allied to me, just so I could let Deacon do all the fighting. Because I think that would be funny. And if you weren't here for previous streams, either the one before this, or the ones over on my Twitch, we will be siding with the Institute this time. This playthrough will be an Institute playthrough. Normally I go with the Minutemen, but the Minutemen glitched out for me this time, so we're working with the Institute, and for now the railroad, just so we can get in.
Hope you didn't mind the reception when you tango with the Institute.
Your leader was just being...
Exactly. But it's all good now.
Don't worry. I'll keep your secret.
That's what So, Dad, I'm just...
You got my attention.
I got a job. Then...
Sign me up, then.
Perfect.
Did he just shout Tunnel Snakes rule? Okay then, I wasn't expecting that. I definitely was not expecting that. You know what would have been funny as a sort of joke reference to the tunnel snakes in Fallout 4? You know, they could have had like someone mention mention the tunnel snakes, but they mess up the name and they call them something like the cave cobras or something like that. I think that would have been funny. It also just would have been really funny to see that. But obviously they didn't do that. Maybe they could do that in Fallout 5 when it releases. Have that reference to the tunnel snakes, but someone messes it up. I just think it'd be funny to do something like that. Really? Man, that turret has terrible aim. Damn it. Are we really gonna have to fight them? Where the hell is McCready? I hear him fighting someone.
What a letdown.
There. Handled.
Find anything useful on him?
We did not level up from that. How close are we to leveling up? We're pretty close.
Deacon, is that you?
Like the disguise? It's Wastelander. This is mine.
I almost didn't recognize.
That's the point. Our old...
That sounds really...
It was this...
Let's find it then.
We gotta do one thing. We gotta... For now... So I'm looking for rail signs. Symbols we use to send messages to each other. If you like that, we got signs and countersigns, dead drops, even a secret handshake. Alright, maybe the handshake. Anyway, the tourists should have a trail left for us.
We're just gonna run through here. Alright, let them come to me.
Safety off. They're here! Over here! That's how we do things around here.
Alright, I think we have to go back to Deacon back here. Yeah. We can't just run ahead of him.
Here we go. Rail sign. The arrow in the center indicates a direction. So our tourist is up ahead. Let's keep going. Got another rail sign. Right there.
Alright, so we just have to... We can run ahead until the next rail sign.
And another. We're probably close.
Really, mate?
See the plus in the center? That means there's an ally nearby. Our tourist. You take point on the conversation. Look, no matter what he says, you just say, mine is in charge.
Where the fuck is he going? Deacon! I'm trying to make progress here, my man. Man, he looks really wacky, and I love it.
Thank God.
Oh, Ricky Dalton.
You have a goddamn Geiger counter?
Mine is in the shop.
Who the hell is he? HQ said they were sending one agent, not two.
Sorry, I'm new.
All right.
It's all right,
You think
right?
the front's fortified?
I appreciate all you've done.
No.
Hey. Well, isn't Ricky just a ray of sunshine? You think he's telling the truth?
He doesn't strike me as the dishonest type.
Yeah, that's the front door.
Tunnel has got to be easier than a frontal assault.
Easier, but no cakewalk. You lead us there, pal. I got you covered.
Rather than running across the train tracks, which is a slightly longer trek, and results in us encountering a pack of feral dogs, we're just gonna fast travel here to the Drumlin Diner, where we're going to walk to the location from.
We're in. The back entrance is safer, but be ready for Gen 1s and 2s. So it's time you learn why we're here. We're retrieving a prototype developed by our good doctor.
Let's find...
Together with you, first step is to override the security lockdown. Well, the terminal's on at least. I'm gonna feed it some passwords. No. 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 Ah, missed one, you cocky bastards. The prototype's deeper inside. Someone left a rail sign here. This one.
We're splitting all that, right?
How the heck he survived with that little health? It doesn't matter. We finished him off. I know there's a rad roach in here too. There he is. Really? The body blocked it. This will be a good source of fusion cells, I'll say that much.
Wait, see the box in the center of that rail sign? It's a cache. Looks like Maven managed to hide something before. Look around. Tinker managed to turn on the
And somehow I'm still not detected. Now I appear to be detected. And it's about time. It only took me taking out the other 3.
About to bunk it down?
They were wise to flee.
Movement detected. Curious.
Is someone present? Sensors indicating concealed organic life form.
Another active turret. We didn't have time. Fences up ahead. Tower. Come up.
Sensor reading detected. It would appear your attempt at stealth.
I'm not attempting at stealth.
Now I understand. You are hiding because you fear death. You cannot escape detection for long. Found you.
Well, it's a good thing I did that. Now there's 2 options. Oh no. 3 options.
There we go.
Pretty sure we're not alone.
Bye-bye, Jet Lines. Prepare to be shot. Not every smoke in this Joe has a massive telecom. We're entering a secret defense intelligence agency research lab, a place that never officially existed. It's called the Switchboard. The prototype is locked up in the heart of the facility.
You must be televised. Odd. My scanners must be malfunctioning.
Nope. They are not malfunctioning.
Engaging hostile.
Where's that play button?
Carrington, Stanley, Saddest proteins, ultimate legs.
Open sesame. So Tommy Whispers didn't make it out.
Nice.
No. He died protecting our secrets. Let me see. There. Tommy would want you to have his hand cannon. Don't let its size fool you.
I appreciate it.
May it serve you as well. Grab Carrington's prototype. You
I got
turn
us
that
some
over to
10mm rounds
Desdemona,
too,
and she'll
nicely.
have to let you into our There's an elevator.
Hi.
If we make it out of here alive, I guarantee it's real railroad material.
Movement detected. Curious.
We're gonna give the deliverer and Tommy Whisper's stuff to McCready. Cause why the heck not?
The sensitivity of my senses needs adjustment.
Then again, we might give it to X6 when we get him. Just because once we have him, he's going to be like our primary companion due to the fact we're running with the Institute. Now we currently have 100 rounds, 124 rounds I should say, of 10mm ammo. Which is better than nothing. I'd prefer to have more though. But the upside is now we can get the teleporter built. Or at least we will be once we go back and talk to Desdemona. To the Old North Church we go. No, another thing I discovered that I wouldn't have discovered if I didn't try out that jetpack mod is the tower of the Old North Church, which is normally accessible otherwise, but I wouldn't have found it through normal exploration this early, just due to the fact I wouldn't have been wandering around in there. Okay. What we may do before we become hostile with the Brotherhood is just get righteous authority, because it'll be nice to have. And once we become hostile with the Brotherhood, it won't be a possibility.
And the new girl patched me up, put me on her shoulder, and blasted her way through the rest of the complex. Synths everywhere.
carrying you the whole time?
Amazing, right?
That's one word for it. Deacon told me you single-handedly secured Carrington's prototype, disabled a minefield, and wiped out 100 Gen 1s. So is any of that true?
Every word he said was true. And then some.
If you didn't have the prototype, I'd think you're both lying through your teeth.
See? Just like I said, boss.
I was expecting Deacon to grab a full team, including Glory, to secure that prototype. But instead, just the two of you cleared out the entire switchboard.
You'd be insane not to sign her up, Des.
You've certainly made an impression on Deacon. He's never spoken about, or lied about, anyone so highly before. Welcome to the Railroad, Agent.
Glad to be aboard.
It seems we're very lucky to have you. So you're in. Now we need to know what to call you. Secrecy keeps us alive. Code names are a part of that. So what's yours?
Have any suggestions?
No. It doesn't work like that. Your life, your name, your choice.
We're gonna go with Charmer.
Call me Charmer.
Charmer? Fitting. Your first official order is to deliver Dr. Carrington his prototype and see if he can use another pair of hands. But first, it's time to meet the rest of the gang. The location of our HQ is one of our most tightly guarded secrets, so be careful coming in or out. You never can tell when you're being watched.
And that's a level up. We have 2 of them, actually. So first, we're gonna pick up Scrounger. In fact, we're just gonna get level 1 and 2 of Scrounger. That'll help us find more ammo, which is always nice.
This is it. It may lack the amenities of the switchboard, but it's safe, and we've taken precautions not to be surprised again. Things are chaotic right now, so there's plenty for you to do.
Really, McCready? Come on, man. Get out of the way.
Listen up, everyone. This is Charmer. She did the switchboard op with Deacon. She's a full agent, effective immediately. I'm counting on each of you to show her the ropes. Feel free to welcome her aboard. That is all. Glad to have you aboard. Before you joined us, you wanted my help with something. I'm listening.
I have plans here to build a signal interceptor that can get me into the Institute.
So that's what the Courser chip was all about. You needed that frequency, I take it. Why? What does this machine do?
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. The interceptor can hijack their signal and send me instead.
We've spent dozens of years and too many good agents' lives only to discover not a goddamn thing. And now we have the answer, thanks to you. Teleportation. That the Institute could build something so... But we've got work to do. This is our top priority now. I want Tinker Tom to help you in any way possible to get this device built.
Alright, Tom, where you at, man? There you are.
Ready to hand over the plans? This is the big one.
Here you go. Let's see what we need.
Hold on. Who wrote this? Some kid with a crayon? Shit. Must have been a real big kid.
Oh, I love Tinker Tom.
Via encrypted RF waves. Those Institute eggheads are crazy. And you can divert the signal using a heavily modified relay interception. Like a pirate broadcast, you know? That's intense.
I knew you could figure it out, Tom.
The plans cover all the high-end egghead shit, but they're missing a ton of engineering details. Filling in the gaps will take time. This bit here, the stabilized reflector platform, just needs some high-grade metal. Easy. By the time you finish that, I'll have the rest done.
Nice work, Tom. Glad you're on our side.
Hey, tell that to Carrington, though. We can scrounge up the platform components you need. No problem. But where to build it? It's gonna need some serious space. This baby's big. I know Pam was running numbers on a good site for a new safe house. It's got a workshop, good location, and the full blessings of her predictive algorithms. Once you set up the safe house, we'll drop off the materials there. Or you could build your own platform somewhere else, I guess. Your call.
Here's to hoping we get Red Rocket as Mercer. We're just gonna scrounge around here for ammo boxes, as we desperately need it.
All along, the bastards have been teleporting personnel to the surface. Is there nothing they can't do?
We can also use the healing supplies.
Glad you signed on. Means I might get to take the occasional night off.
When running synths out of the well, wastelanders can be a bigger problem than
Well, it's not a lot, but it'll do a trick.
Confirmed. Agent Charmer has arrived. I have
If we don't get Red Rocket for this, we're doing it at Abernathy.
Traffic solution. A new distribution center.
I get to
Either better, we'll just go get Red Rocket anyways.
Agent's temperature is pacified.
Where are we going? Nope. Not happening. We're just gonna build it at Abernathy. We've got plenty of space here. At least now we can travel directly to the railroad HQ. Dang it.
There's been panic about the new thing floating in the sky.
I thought it was one of Tinker Tom's aliens.
Aliens are real.
Enough! The blimp is called the Pridwin, and it's operated by the Brotherhood of Steel. The Brotherhood of Steel are a formidable, highly advanced order. And they've come here to destroy synths. Spread the word. The Brotherhood are our enemies. There's no possibility of peace. Tinker Tom will be spearheading a fail-safe plan to deal with this Brotherhood. Codename Red Glare. But for now, we monitor them and keep them clear of our operations. The focus remains on the Institute. You've all got jobs to do. Do them. It's not an easy road you've chosen. But you're never alone in this.
Welcome to the family.
Tom.
You got the platform built yet? Tick tock, tick tock. I'm waiting for the good news.
Easy. I did it. The platform's constructed.
And I filled in the blank. The science of this monstrosity is wow.
Right.
But there's 3 specialties. You find those, and...
Thanks, Tom. I'll find them.
I don't doubt it for 1 minute. After you get the gettables, meet me at the build site.
Excuse me.
Hey, man. Need help with the signal interceptor? This thing is gonna be huge. We'll finally learn about what the Institute's really up to, man.
Not now.
Okay, now we return to Abernathy. So let us select it. There we go. Yeah, I wasn't about to do Sunshine Tidings. I was hoping to get Red Rocket with it, just due to the fact that it was so close to Abernathy. What this will have to do. I should have a military grade circuit board stored away somewhere. I know I picked some up. Please tell me I didn't sell it. Okay, good. And just for the heck of it, we're gonna give Kellogg's outfit to McCready. Where did he run to? There he is.
Hey.
What's up, mate?
What do you want? Commonwealth Savings Bank of McCready, open for business.
We're also going to take his 10mm ammo. We're going to give him back. Oh, no, I didn't mean to take it. I want to give it back to him. We're going to put it back on him. There we go. Curious as to how he looks without any hat on. Let's find out. Oh. Cool. I actually quite like that look. We're gonna leave him like that. Okay. Now he's gotta power everything. Shame we don't have Science 4. That's fine. Okay, so 20. Connect all the generators. Boom. Boom. And boom.
Desdemona.
Status report.
We got activity, Des. Not sure how long before it peaks.
The Institute is a huge unknown. Before we can make any plans, you need to do something. What I'm about to tell you is the most closely guarded secret the Railroad has. It's time you learn about Patriot.
I like the name. Sounds encouraging.
There's a man or woman, we're not dozens, right? If you're
Okay. I'll do my best.
Tom's encrypted message for Patriot's eyes only. Once he sees it, he'll contact you. Until you make... Can you do that?
Bring it on.
You can do this. I believe in you. Stand on the platform and I'll give you the holotape. Just plug it into any Institute terminal and wait for the reply. Tom, talk to me.
This frequency is only going to work once. You know who doesn't make the same mistake twice. So stand still. You gotta lock in all those molecules of yours.
Here we go.
Missed any. There's only, 60 trillion of them. All right, feeding our baby some juice. Let's see what she's got.
Take this holotape. You need it to contact Patriot.
Oh, man, don't worry. That's all part of the plan.
Tom, do whatever you can to gain their trust. Lie. Tell them what they want to hear. Make up a cover story and sell it.
Come on, I think I got it. Establishing lock on the Institute signal.
Just get all the information you can. About synths. About the Institute's plans. Find their weaknesses. If we can disable or destroy the Institute, we may have to do it. You jack that holotape into any terminal and Patriot will make contact. He has to.
Got the RF. We got it.
Find a way to save them.
Here we go.
Nobody else can.
Now.
Yeah, little do they know, we're not destroying the Institute. We're joining them. And we're in. And we got a level up. Nice. And we can get the next rank of science.
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator. I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean. I've been looking for you for so long.
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your mom.
Father, what's going on?
Sean.
What's going on?
Shh. It'll be...
I don't...
Please, Sean. I'm your...
Father? Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype.
Look at that forehead, though.
We're only just now beginning to explore the... Please, try. Let's start...
Father. That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute. Just as you are a parent to your son. To Sean.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled
For the creaking, my chair isn't exactly, new.
Well, your tenacity and
it's
dedication
very
have
old.
been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you. After all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
But why? Why take a child? Why take you?
Ah, now that's the question, isn't it? Why me? At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
We may do Bunker Hill on the side of the on the side of the railroad just so we can get the location as a settlement.
Human synths? Really?
Human-like synths. A great distinction. The Institute...
Then again, I'm pretty sure the Institute will
the most logical starting
guard it if you take over as the Institute.
Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone, even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above. But then I was exactly what they... I am the...
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
I don't expect you to understand or agree with the decision. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Your father.
I do want to do all these options because I actually have never heard these.
Yes. What happened to him was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems what happened to him was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So, you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
They're scared of you, Sean. Scared of the Institute.
People are always frightened by what they don't understand. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing
And
to
I
fear
am
from
going
us.
to, while we're
Whatever you've
here,
seen or heard,
obtain...
I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time.
non-modded armor, because I believe that the reason the Minutemen glitched out was because of the fact that the Institute gear mod that I have installed was there, because when I went to fight Kellogg, all the Simpsons side were non-hostile towards me.
Yes, that's what I want.
I know.
So, I want to test a theory regarding that.
Forgive me. There is much to be...
I'll do whatever it takes. It's worth it.
I am glad to hear that. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ao in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival.
Okay. So now we're gonna go meet with division leaders. As I said, we do intend to obtain non-modded gear. For now, we'll just utilize this.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown.
Greetings. As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
Let's see what you have.
Man, that is not cheap.
You ask me, they were built pretty well.
I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
Here we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Thanks again.
Okay, well, I'm going to end this stream here actually, because I am a bit short on time right now, but won't be long before the next stream. There will be another stream today, here on the YouTube channel doing the same thing, so I hope you all enjoyed it and tune in next time.